Can I have everyone's attention for a minute?
What's up, Coach?
I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to tonight's game.
Yeah.
You want to see how you stack up against these guys, which you should. All right, just make sure you play within yourselves, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, know your role, do your job. All right, play as a team, okay? I got no doubt in my mind that we can take on these guys, all right?
Yeah.
Circle lock in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win!
Up next, the Bulls taking on the Lakers. For the Chicago Bulls, they're right in the thick of the playoff hunt. 5th best win percentage right now in the East. One of the best teams this league has to offer. Lakers, Bulls, tip-off in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to tonight's game, everybody. It's the Chicago Bulls facing off against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Looking at the Lakers, with a win here today, they'll stake a claim to the second-best record in the NBA. That tells you all you need to know about the year they're having. Night after night, we're seeing the scoring prowess of Che. Has a string of 30-point games coming in. Kenny, do you think he can keep it up?
I think he can. He's been able to keep his focus throughout. I mean, how could you not believe in Che at this point, Ernie?
Honestly, guys, no surprise to see Shea hitting 30 night after night. Take it from me, somebody who averaged 30 a night back in 2000 without the free throws. Tough thing to do, but Shea can do it.
Did you call him Shea? His name is Che. What are you, Chak?
Oh, I thought it was Shea.
Che.
Che.
Shea.
Like almost saying chair.
Yeah. Oh, got it. Che.
Yeah.
Thanks. But no, I thought it was Shea.
Chak. Here's
We'll be
Kevin
like
Harlan.
Shaq.
Shea.
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. Now we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Cousins.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. The general is out there with White, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Cook out there with Avery Bradley, and it's LeBron in at the small forward.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Yep, it counts.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Here's the general. He feeds it to Markkanen. The shot comes out. Here is Cook. White covering. Back to Bradley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Bradley after the miss from the general. Davis down low, defended by Carter, and Davis can't get it to go. Here's the general. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, here in the midseason, you have to be impressed with the way that Shea has come in and improved his game. Never stopped working, and he is clearly a player that is going to help this team for years to come.
I don't think, Greg, many people figured Shea would have this kind of impact on this team this early in his career.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's the general. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's LeBron, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, I tell you, LeBron is so active and aggressive and so strong. I love watching him go after rebounds like this.
The general passes to Markkanen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Kuzma. 23 points for him the last game against Oklahoma City. Here's Davis. Hits the target from 18 feet. Davis has got his second bucket.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Here's the general. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And LeBron James, Clark climbing the all-time scoring list. Last season passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron Sunday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Shot clock at 2. The shot off the left rim and out.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Right side, Bradley. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 9 points. Here's the general, guarded by Bradley. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-7 run. James kicks to Bradley. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bradley's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And here's Porter. After Avery Bradley was able to get the triple. Knocks it down in the bucket from the general.
Well, the season still has some time to go, but right now, you have to think that Shea is the odds-on favorite to be Rookie of the Year. He's just done so much for this team all season.
Greg, I'd be hard-pressed to name another rookie that has come in and transformed their team the way that Shea has elevated this roster. Anything can happen. We know that with the awards. But right now, it's Shea's race to lose. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Wendell Carter. Porter comes in for Valentine. The general, he's checked in for Levine, and it's White in for Satoransky. So the Bulls 5 right now, and small forward and power forward, Porter and Young. The general is out there with White, and it's Markkanen in at the 5 down low. Young with the ball, now guarded by Bradley. No good from the general. Lakers leading by 16. Outside Bradley. To the middle. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the general in his last out against the Suns was a driven man. He ended up with 21 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. His coaches and teammates know what he's capable of. When he finds his rhythm, well, it's over. Let's see if he can have another big game tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
And not sure if you saw the news, but Shea has once again been named Rookie of the Month. Wow. Rookie of the Month. What a rookie season, Greg.
Well, when you win multiple Rookie of the Month awards, you are on the fast track to some hardware at the end of the year. Great season from Shea, and he's earned the recognition he's getting.
Antonio Blakeney's checked in for Young. Kuzma passes to Bradley. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Davis missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Bradley passes to Cousins. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Cousins has got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Here's the general, guarded by Bradley.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Inside. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes, but understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
White the pass to the general. Markkanen trying to break loose. No good from the general.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pass to Davis. Shoots. The putback, Cousins on the follow. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's the general. He's got 15. Shot from 12. Rebound the Lakers. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kuzma outside. Pass to Cousins. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Blakeney kicks to White. Here's the general, guarded by Bradley. Here's the general. Porter trying to free himself up. No good from the general.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Caldwell Pope, then for the Bulls. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Antonio Blakeney. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Cook, the pass to Kuzma. 1:43 left in the first half. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's the general, guarded by Bradley. Back to Valentine. Here's the general, 17 points in the game. Rebounded by Howard. Here is Cook. Passes to Davis. Valentine grabs the board. Valentine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the general, guarded by Bradley. The general, the shot, no good. Great D that time from Howard. Los Angeles leading by 19. Releases. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's the general, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Bulls trail by 19. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And through the first.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important is that?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, guys, the general getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Cook out there with Bradley. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Cook dishes to Bradley. Lets a floater go. The shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's the general. Now the pass to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's the general. Bradley with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
That one falls.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
For Los Angeles, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Mark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. They're alone. Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Davis, and it's Howard in for Bradley. Chicago also making some changes. Valentine's checked in for Markkanen. The general comes in for Zach LaVine, and Satoransky subbed in for White.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Here's the general, covered by LeBron. Here's the general. 19 points in the game. And again, no good by Chicago.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And it's Cook missing. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. Here's the general. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. Porter trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Bulls trail by 21. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the general. And no good that time. Good D by Howard.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Here's the general. James covering. Back to Satoransky. Here's the general. And the three off target.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Porter with the steal. Here's the general. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, and let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. The general is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. Here's the general, James covering. The feed to Markkanen. Satoransky, the pass to the general. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into. Teams will make substitutions. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. Well, the Sooners didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another one-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise-caliber player.
Here is Davis. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. And that one misses.
And everyone knows when Cousins controls his emotions, he's one of the very best centers in the game.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Murray. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the general, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be.
Blatant, straightforward call.
And the first one dropped. Both full. Clark, there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions in the NBA. Be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2. What do you think?
Interesting. I like it because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that. You'd adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent, but I think that could work.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, it's hard to think. Game planning by his execution was just on target.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think any given night, they've with that swagger, and they've really backed it up.
This win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series, you're happy.
And what a tremendous standing performance it was for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, a surprise.
Howard kicks it to Daniels. Just 4 to shoot. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And you said these fans, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start this right now. I mean, what a team victory.
So it's Los Angeles winning this. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
Commend this sort of particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a game and to have that be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Clark Kellogg and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. This presentation being on 2K.
Yes? Press room?
Yep.
All right. I'll see you. All right. But that's...
You scored a ton of points tonight, but you guys weren't able to pull out the win. You needed to do differently out there.
The ball just didn't bounce our way. It happened. Next question.